in and out, how we be moving. All gas, no break, yo, we be cruising. You and I, do and die, but ain't no losing. In and out, how I be moving. Catch a vibe on the scene, all net. Feel like I'm being all hooks. I feel like Kareem. Dream shake, I feel like Hakeem. I can't believe that I'm living this life.
NFL career.
All right, boom. This is every NFL scandal too dark for ESPN to cover. Let's get into it.
Najeh Davenport. Najeh Davenport had a solid NFL career as a running back, winning a Super Bowl with the Pittsburgh Steelers and carving out a role as a physical downhill runner. But despite his on-field success, Davenport is far more infamous for one of the strangest scandals in football history.
I don't know him.
While still in college at the University of Miami, Davenport was arrested for an incident so bizarre, it still defies belief. According to police reports, he broke into a dorm room at Barry University and defecated in a woman's laundry hamper.
What?
She awoke to find him squatting in her closet. That's the story that would forever follow him.
He woke up in a closet? Real She woke up to him in her clean clothes. You ruined your life, cost your family millions of dollars because you in somebody's closet that was in school.
The incident became a running joke in sports media and late-night comedy for years. What's tragic is that Davenport had the talent to be remembered as a dependable backfield contributor. Instead, he became the punchline of one of the weirdest NFL stories ever. Everything he did on the field.
Taking a knee because Look at this.
Sam Hurd. Sam Hurd was supposed to be one of those under-the-radar success stories. An undrafted wide receiver out of Northern Illinois, Hurd worked his way up the Dallas Cowboys depth chart and became a reliable special teams player and occasional pass catcher. In 2011, he signed a $5 million contract with the Chicago Bears. But while his NFL career was taking off, his real ambitions were taking place off the field.
Selling drugs.
And what was uncovered shocked the league. Shortly after signing with the Bears, Hurd was arrested outside a steakhouse in Chicago by undercover federal agents. The charge? Attempting to purchase and distribute massive quantities of cocaine and marijuana. Authorities claimed Hurd was trying to establish a full-fledged drug empire. According to court documents,
I think I remember hearing this.
He wanted to buy 5 to 10 kilograms of cocaine and 1,000 pounds of marijuana per week to distribute across the Chicago area. He even claimed he had other NFL players as potential buyers. This wasn't a side hustle. This was a blueprint for a criminal operation on a massive scale.
Man, this is dead stupid, bro. You made it out. You're getting paid $5 million for 6 months. And you want to sell drugs? You're an idiot, bro. Yeah, with the drug money, if he was able to get that, he would have been making a ton of money. You would have been up. But one, gang, that don't last forever. Now you got just finna shoot you. I'm trying to kill you. And yeah, every drug dealer don't die. Okay, boom. Every drug dealer don't die. The football life is such an easier life. I just got to work out.
Once arrested, Hurd cooperated minimally, but never implicated any teammates. He was sentenced to 15 years in federal prison after pleading guilty to drug trafficking conspiracy. Josh Brent. Josh Brent was a massive defensive tackle drafted by the Dallas Cowboys in 2010. He wasn't a household name, but he carved out a spot on the Cowboys roster with raw strength and surprising quickness for his size. Off the field, he was known as a loyal friend.
Yo, I remember this because of that picture. What the did he do?
Back teammate. But one night changed everything. On December 8th, 2012, Brent and his teammate and close friend Jerry Brown were out partying in Dallas. Brown, a linebacker on the Cowboys practice squad, got into the passenger seat of Brent's Mercedes as they headed home. Brent, who had a prior DUI arrest, was drunk. well over twice the legal limit. Around
Lord have
2:20
mercy.
a.m., Brent lost control of the vehicle. It flipped and skidded to a halt on the highway. Brown was critically injured in the crash. Brent, somehow, was mostly unharmed. By the time emergency responders arrived, Brent had pulled Brown from the wreckage, but it was too late. Jerry Brown died at the hospital.
Lord.
What followed was both heartbreaking and uncomfortable. Brent was arrested and charged with intoxication manslaughter. He faced the possibility of 20 years behind bars, but the story didn't end with condemnation. At Brown's memorial service, his mother publicly forgave Brent and even embraced him. She later testified at trial, asking for leniency. Ultimately, Brent was sentenced to 180 days in jail and 10 years of probation. A punishment that divided public opinion.
What? He got 6 months?
Some saw it as too light. Others pointed to Brown's family's wishes. Brent returned briefly to the Cowboys after serving his sentence, but retired shortly
He went back on the team?
after. By the way, I'm going to be posting a lot here.
Said I get it. Yeah, that's crazy. He back on the team. Like, to the mom, first of all, I'm gonna keep it 100. I have no judgment for that mom forgiving that dude for her son passing. I don't know what the fuck it's like to be a parent losing a child. I don't know what it's like to cope doing that, and I just don't know. In this situation, I'm just it's up to her. That's up to her. That's and her religious beliefs. So it's crazy.
So it would mean a lot if you subscribed and dropped a like for the algorithm. Mark Chmura. In the 1990s, Mark Chmura was a fan favorite in Green Bay, a reliable tight end with great hands, and a strong connection to quarterback.
She want to hold
Brett
it out.
Favre.
Yeah,
He
I
made
get
3
it.
Pro Bowls, won Super Bowl 31, and seemed like the kind of player you'd want representing your franchise. But in 2000, that image crumbled. Chmura, who was married with children at the time, attended a post-prom party hosted by a high school student. That sentence alone was enough to raise eyebrows. But what followed sparked national outrage. A 17-year-old girl accused Chmura of sexually assaulting her in a bathroom at that party. He was charged with third-degree sexual assault, an offense that could have landed him in prison for up to 10 years. The trial gripped Wisconsin. Chmura had been a role model, appearing in family-friendly ads.
What the
and
fuck is you
community
doing
events.
as a grown-ass
Now,
man
he was
going
on
to
the front
that?
page for all the wrong reasons. His defense centered on consent and credibility.
What, bitch?
The courtroom heard about drinking, poor decisions, and blurred lines. Eventually, a jury acquitted Chmura of
What? Boy, these people, they go too light on pedophiles. This shit is disgusting. This nigga is grown as hell at a high school party talking to 17-year-olds under the jail.
all charges. But even with a not guilty verdict, his career never recovered. The Packers released him, and most teams didn't want the media firestorm.
Like, this not, you can't understand this story at no level. This ain't no, oh, you went to the club, you didn't know, everybody in the club grown. You can't understand this at no level. This nigga went to a high school prom party. You can't understand this at no level. Under the jail. Not that I ever understand anything, period. Like, with kids, I'm sorry, you're cook, but nigga, you're at a high school fucking party. Under the jail. Under the jail.
That would come with signing him. He later admitted the incident was morally wrong, even if not criminal, and said he brought embarrassment to his family and the Packers organization. Joe McKnight. Joe McKnight was
Wait, what my nigga Joe do? USC Demon.
Once one of the most electrifying high school football players in America. So talented, he drew comparisons to Reggie Bush and was dubbed the next big thing before he even chose a college. He went to USC, was drafted by the New York Jets, and showed flashes of greatness as a return man and dynamic runner. But his pro career never quite hit the heights fans expected. Injuries, inconsistency, and coaching changes derailed his momentum. Yet it wasn't his football stats that made headlines in the end. It was his death. In December 2016, McKnight was shot and killed in a road rage.
Oh, I don't even remember Joe McKnight dying. What the fuck? R.I.P. Joe.
Incident in Terrytown, Louisiana. He was just 28 years old.
Oh my
According
God.
to witnesses, McKnight and another driver, Ronald Gasser, got into a verbal altercation while driving. At a traffic light, McKnight exited his car. Gasser, still seated in his vehicle, pulled out a gun and shot him 3 times. Initially, Gasser wasn't arrested, sparking public outrage. Many pointed to racial dynamics. McKnight was a black man, Gasser was white, and criticized what looked like lenient treatment. The sheriff's office said Gasser had not tried to flee and had handed over his weapon. But the public saw something else, a man who shot and killed someone in broad daylight.
I don't know what this case is like. I don't know anything. I would not be surprised if this dude didn't go to jail. I'm going to be honest.
Walking free. Eventually, Gasser was charged with manslaughter. At trial, he claimed self-defense, saying McKnight had made threats and reached into his car. But the jury didn't buy it. In 2018, Gasser was found guilty and sentenced to 30 years in prison.
Good.
Demetrius.
Damn. What the fuck? Now, the reason why I said I would not be surprised, bro, I've learned, bro, that road rage shit, let it go. First and foremost, niggas dead ass shoot over nothing on the road. I swear. A gentleman that I know, he a firefighter. He let me know plenty of damn stories of, like, you never know, like, firefighters actually got some of the most wildest stories because they gotta show up to the scene first in a lot of situations. A lot of niggas dead ass get off in those a lot of niggas get off in them road rage incidents if you get out your car and walk towards them. So I'm like, damn, you don't do that. Like, you don't do that shit. Like, so good thing that nigga got arrested though.
Demetrius DuBose was a team captain at Notre Dame, a second-round NFL draft pick by the
No bullshit, I'm trying to be one.
Buccaneers.
Hey, a firefighter is a great motherfucking career because once you be it and retire, you can retire with some great money. The thing is, you gonna work your ass off for that money though. So I'm not gonna act like it's an easy career. But I've been fortunate to like actually learn of a lot of firefighters as of late in my career. And them niggas have good goddamn careers, man. Hey, Black, thank you for the get this up, gang.
And by all accounts, a charismatic, intelligent, and thoughtful
firefighters don't do shit most time. I don't agree with that.
It didn't end with football glory. It ended in one of the most controversial police-involved deaths in NFL history. After his NFL career stalled out in the late 90s, DuBose drifted between business ideas and world travel. He struggled to find footing post-football, but kept pushing forward, investing in ventures, staying fit, and trying to find peace after the game. But in July 1999, while staying in San Diego, that journey was cut short. DuBose had locked himself out of a house he was renting. When police arrived to investigate a reported break-in, what followed turned tragic. Officers claimed DuBose was acting irrationally and refused to comply. Eyewitnesses said he was confused, but not aggressive. He was shirtless, unarmed, and high on a combination of alcohol and recreational drugs, according to the toxicology report. In the chaos, San Diego police officers shot him 13 times. 5 of those bullets hit him in the back. The public reaction was explosive. DuBose's family, teammates, and civil rights activists demanded justice. How could an unarmed man be shot so many times when there were other options? How could a promising life that had once lit up college football...
It's 13. Well, it's all these fucking cops. He ain't got no fucking guns, and he ain't got a shirt on, so you can't think he hiding nothing. And they do that.
And on a sidewalk in handcuffs and bullet wounds. No charges were filed against the officers. The district attorney's office ruled the shooting justified, citing DuBose's resistance and perceived threat. But to this day, many view it as one of the darkest intersections between race, mental health, and excessive force in professional sports history. Cierre Wood. Cierre Wood once had all the markings of a future star. He was a standout running back at Notre Dame.
I remember this nigga. I don't remember what he did. Damn, RIP to that dude, bro.
With speed, vision, and a nose for the end zone. Though he went undrafted in 2013, he bounced around NFL teams like the Texans, Patriots, Bills, and Raiders, always just a step away from securing a permanent spot. But his name would later reappear in headlines for something far darker than a roster move. In April 2019, Wood was arrested in Las Vegas. The charge? First-degree murder. Authorities allege that Wood and his girlfriend were responsible for the death of her 5-year-old daughter.
Oh, no, I can't.
The
I
girl
don't
was
want to
found
know shit like this.
unresponsive.
Oh, man, bro. I don't play by the kids, bro.
In their apartment. The details that emerged were chilling. According to investigators, Wood had subjected the child to intense workouts as punishment, including wall sits and sit-ups, claiming it was discipline. He told police she needed to be toughened up. The autopsy revealed severe injuries, bruises on her stomach, back, legs, and arms. She had been repeatedly beaten. The cause of death was determined to be blunt force trauma to the abdomen. Wood denied the abuse, but the evidence painted a horrifying picture of a man whose life had spiraled far from.
Yo, fuck this nigga, yo. Real nigga shit, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga, bro? Kids? I'm good, bro. There's no reason why you should ever do no shit like that, bro. Like,
the field. The former running back, once known for cutting through defensive lines, was now facing the prospect of spending the rest of his life behind bars. Malik McDowell. Malik McDowell was supposed to be a game wrecker.
Did this nigga go to jail forever? Nigga, he better. The fuck? This shit dark? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I seen this video, I was kind of hesitant to watch it. It's all right, though. Let me see. Cierre Wood. It was 2019. He better be in jail. How the fuck am we seeing Robert Woods? Man, what the fuck wrong with my damn Twitter search? I don't know. I can't find that shit. Whatever. I don't think what's jail. All right, watch some highlights of what?
Coming out of Michigan State, he was a dominant defensive force.
Toughen up, little bro. Keep watching. I'm cool in there.
6 feet 6 inches, 300 pounds, with freak athleticism. That rare blend of size and skill convinced the Seattle Seahawks to take him early in the second round of the 2017 NFL Draft. But McDowell never played a single down for the Seahawks. And what happened next would spiral into one of the most bizarre off-field collapses in recent NFL memory. Just weeks after being drafted, McDowell got into a serious ATV accident. The injuries were career-altering. He suffered a concussion and facial injuries that sidelined him indefinitely. The Seahawks placed him on the reserve list, but questions grew about his recovery and commitment. Eventually, Seattle cut him in 2018 without him ever appearing in a game.
Damn.
But the ATV accident was just the start. Over the next few years,
bro.
McDowell's name appeared in police reports more than game day programs. He was arrested multiple times, once for disorderly conduct and resisting arrest at a gas station, another time for concealing stolen property after being found with a stolen truck. But the most infamous moment came in 2022. In January of that year, security cameras captured a surreal scene. A naked McDowell wandering around the premises of a children's learning center in Florida. Police reports described him as aggressive and incoherent. When officers arrived,
Bitch, under the jail.
McDowell reportedly charged at them. He was tased, subdued, and arrested.
Under the jail. Put this nigga under the jail.
Public exposure, assaulting an officer, and resisting arrest. Body cam footage went viral, and the headlines practically wrote themselves. What made it all more tragic was that McDowell had seemingly redeemed himself, briefly. He had made a comeback with the Cleveland Browns in 2021 and played in 14 games, recording 3 sacks. But that moment of stability didn't last. Darren Sharper. Darren Sharper was supposed to be the golden boy, a 5-time Pro Bowl safety, Super Bowl champion with...
Nigga tripping, bro. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas? Obviously, these niggas be on drugs. Real shit. I'm so glad and like that I'm blessed. Like I don't seek nothing to help me cope with anything. Like these niggas dead ass be on fucking drugs, and you doing some stupid ass shit like This nigga's in front of the fucking kids. What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch?
The New Orleans Saints, an NFL Network analyst after
one of the best safeties in the league. Yeah, I remember Darren Sharper. Like, I don't remember what he did. I do remember some controversial shit happened.
Retirement. He had it all. Sharper was charismatic.
Don't blame it on drugs. It's just him. No, on some real shit. No, it's him. It's him. I'm not acting like he's not without blame at all. I'm not. Fuck out of here. You did that shit. Go away forever. Go away forever. But, nigga, we're not going to act like drugs don't play a part in how stupid some of these niggas fucking act. I honestly think that's the part of the problem of why, with a lot of shit that's going on right now, niggas acting like the shit that they doing is not as bad for them as it is. Real nigga shit. Now, I'm not going to be on no pedestal. I'm not going to be on no preaching shit to say what is and what ain't bad. But it's a lot of niggas taking shit and acting like shit don't really fuck them up the way that it's doing. But, oh, it's just this. Nah, fuck out of here, nigga.
Media friendly, and respected across the league, which is exactly what made his downfall so terrifying. Behind the charming smile and Hall of Fame caliber career was a secret double life. Between 2013 and 2014, disturbing allegations began to surface. Women across—
Wait, what you mean? How is crack back? I know niggas ain't smoking crack no more. Crack ain't making a comeback. That might be the greatest comeback of all time. Crack ain't making a comeback. They is. My nigga really came back from being down 3-1, y'all. How did he come back? That's a 3-0 comeback. Fuck that. My nigga made a 3-0 comeback. No, niggas ain't smoking crack. Niggas ain't smoking crack. Niggas ain't smoking crack. Never left. No, the OG crackheads was being, look, the OG crackers, they never leaving. The nigga said buzzer beater. Cracking the buzzer beater. Oh, fuck. Hey, boom. To the OG niggas that's been smoking crack, they been on that. Nigga said ball game. Accidentally deleted my fucking ball game command. They been on that. But if you telling me that the new generation is smoking crack, nah, bro. How the fuck did that happen? No. Nah, crack. Wet ball. Crack is crazy. Crack is crazy. Hey, stop telling me shit like that, bro. Stop telling me shit like that. Crack is crazy. Let's keep it going, bro.
Multiple states. California, allegations began to surface. Women across multiple states, California, Nevada, Arizona, and Louisiana, accused Sharper of drugging and assaulting.
Oh yeah, jail,
what
bitch.
What began as whispers became a full-blown
national
scandal. The details were horrifying. Investigators found a disturbing pattern. Sharper would allegedly meet women at clubs or parties, offer them drinks laced with sedatives like Zolpidem or morphine, and then wait for them to lose consciousness.
Weird.
These weren't isolated incidents. They were systematic. Eventually, the floodgates opened. Sharper was charged in federal and state courts, with authorities uncovering cases spanning 9 women in 4 states. The legal proceedings exposed the depth of his predatory behavior. Prosecutors even described him as a serial predator, one who used his fame to gain trust and then exploit it in the most disturbing way. Sharper pled guilty to multiple charges, including rape and conspiracy to distribute controlled substances. In 2016, he was sentenced to 18 years in prison.
That ain't enough. That ain't enough. That ain't enough. Definitely not enough. Fuck out of here. This nigga is disgusting. We talked about the other dude and the kid shit. Don't fuck with that at all. Another thing that I don't fuck with is touching somebody when they don't want to be fucking touched. What the fuck is wrong with you? Real nigga shit. You are a disgusting motherfucker. On top of that, nigga, you are a millionaire. You could literally get plenty of women to do whatever you want with consent. Consent. Like, you drugging bitches? You fucking weird freak. This nigga need to be under the jail. That's disgusting, bro.
A shocking fall For someone once seen as a role model, the NFL, silent. The league distanced itself quickly. His name...
Nigga said seen as a role model. That's why people got to know, like, bro, when you see a celebrity, we do not know these people. That's why, yo, real shit. I just did a podcast, and I'm not going to say the name of the celebrity because I don't want to put them on the same pedestal or like in the same conversation as this dude because he's not this bad. But one thing that like my people, black people, gotta learn to do, stop fucking with celebrities as much as niggas do and learn when it's time to throw somebody away. We don't know these niggas. Who the fuck ain't no motherfucking role model, nigga? Like, I'm a fan of celebrities, right? Let's say, for example, I'm a fan of athletes and shit like that. The moment I find out that you weird or you do some weird shit, I'm done. I don't give a fuck. I stop quickly, too. Like, once it's confirmed you did some weird shit, nah, I'm done. You weird. But a lot of niggas be, nah, he ain't do that, I'm rolling. Yeah, all right. And then I'm not even saying like stop fucking with somebody off an allegation because a lot of people lie about things that somebody can do because it's America. But once you know that nigga did that, you still fucking with him? Nah, you weird, bro. You weird. Salute.
Has been scrubbed from highlight reels. His face disappeared from broadcasts. And his Hall of Fame eligibility basically erased from public conversation. Stanley Wilson Sr. The night before the Super Bowl is supposed to be sacred. It's the calm before the storm. The final moment of focus before the biggest game of your life. But for Stanley Wilson Sr.,
EDP, I was
became the
sub.
moment
Don't fuck
that
with him
ended
now.
everything. Wilson was a running back for the Cincinnati Bengals, talented, explosive, and unfortunately, battling a severe drug addiction. On January 21st, 1989, the Bengals were in Miami preparing to face the San Francisco 49ers in Super Bowl 23. That night, Wilson disappeared from the team meeting. Coaches found him hours later, naked, shivering, and completely out of it in a hotel bathroom. He had gone on a cocaine binge the night before the Super Bowl. It wasn't his first offense. It was his third.
That nigga
And
rolling.
under the NFL's three-strike drug policy, it was his last. The Bengals were blindsided. Head coach Sam White later said the locker room felt like a funeral. Wilson had been part of their game plan. His sudden absence and the disturbing circumstances surrounding it shook the team.
This nigga might have fucked over the Bengals franchise forever, all for the coat. He was a massive part of their game plan. And the night before the Super Bowl, he gets cooked. Oh, that's fucked up. The Bengals have never recovered from this. And look at this Raven fan. Thank you, cocaine. The Bengals have never recovered from this.
Before kickoff, they lost the game in heartbreaking fashion, 20-16.
Oh my God. He would have made an impact. Oh my God. Cocaine ruined the Bengals.
And many within the organization believe the emotional toll of Wilson's relapse played a role in that loss. But Wilson's story didn't end there. After being banned for life by the NFL.
Hold on, before I find out he did some extra weird shit. Let's go down to, Hold on, let me see. Bengals versus 49ers Super Bowl. Oh, it's 1982 NFL playoffs bracket. Boom. Go to images. They don't have it? 1982 NFL playoffs. Golly. Let me look at scores. What the fuck? This ain't right. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go down. Bro, damn, to get some old stats is crazy. Oh, here we go. I got it. All right. This is 83, bitch. So that'd be the 81 season then. Where the fuck is the Bengals? I want to see what the offense was before him and after him. Cincy, they scored 27. Oh my God, you're black. Oh, 89. I'm sorry, 89. Jesus, have mercy. Leave me alone, bitch. Okay. What them Bengals at, y'all? What them Bengals? I'm blind. Fuck. Oh, here you go, Bengals. The Bengals and the Bears. Y'all not on shit. Read, nigga. He's high. I'm sorry. Blind as fuck. Good God. Nigga, this week 1. Oh, damn, boy. I ain't never been on this website. What the fuck? This not right neither, nigga. You got Denver in this. This ain't the fucking year. Y'all telling me that shit. The 88 season. Bro, I'm not disabling ad blocker for you, website. I don't know who you are. On YouTube, I disable it. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. You're going to have to hold it. Continue. No. All right, Bengals. 21 points. They couldn't even score 21 the next week. Ooh, BTA. Damn, Chicago. Y'all could have did it again. Quarterback play cooked y'all. Jim McMahon, 121, 1 interception. Oh, man, it cooked you. Joe Montana gonna be Joe Montana. Get your glasses, Michael Irvin. All right. Man, what's that nigga name? Cause shit, the week before he ain't do shit. What's that nigga name? Cause these rushing them nigga, you got Icky Woods in here. Dark mode, Wilson. Man, that cocaine ain't stopped that Super Bowl. Y'all wouldn't stop in the 49ers. He did average 6 yards a carry, though. He did average 6 yards a carry the game before, though. I don't know. I feel like a couple niggas do want to average 6 yards per carry. Let me go the week before. Nigga acting like that cocaine really derailed y'all niggas like that. Niggas gotta cut that out. Let me go over here. Oh no, cocaine fucked y'all up. This nigga don't get carries, but let me tell you what, you ain't stopping this nigga. He ran for 6.4. Cocaine fucked them up. Oh, that's the wrong guy? Man, fuck this shit, I'm done. Fuck that and the coke. What he did. Got me looking at shit before I was even thought about being on this planet.
Downward spiral.
He had 2 touchdowns? Ooh, the coke.
Datpiff.com world premiere. Coke boy, Montana, we up ahead. What they talking about?
Nigga, you was 10 in 1988. All right, finish this video, bro. Finish this fucking video, gang.
Continued. He was arrested multiple times throughout the 1990s and early 2000s, mostly for burglary and drug-related offenses. He eventually ended up serving time in prison, including a 22-year sentence handed down in 2008.
Shit.
Perhaps the saddest part is what could have been. Wilson was once a star at the University of Oklahoma and a third-round NFL draft pick. But his legacy isn't a career stat line. It's the tale of an addiction that robbed him of greatness and left his team stunned on football's biggest stage. Charles Grant. In the NFL, defensive ends are known for controlled chaos, fighting through 300-pound linemen, chasing down quarterbacks, and setting a tone of aggression. But in 2008, Charles Grant's aggression spilled into something darker. Grant was a key figure on the New Orleans Saints defensive front, a former first-round pick out of Georgia who had helped solidify the team's defense in the mid-2000s. He was respected for his power and intensity on the field, but off the field, one night in Georgia changed everything. That night, a fight broke out outside a nightclub in Blakely, Georgia, Grant's hometown. Details are still murky, but what's known is that a woman named Corinda Reed, a 23-year-old mother of two, was struck by a stray bullet and tragically lost her life. Grant wasn't accused of firing the shot, but he was indicted on involuntary manslaughter charges for allegedly inciting or participating in the fight that led to the shooting. For a man known mostly for tackles and sacks, the legal battle was jarring. The NFL didn't suspect.
Wait, what? He didn't shoot her, but he participated in the fight, or he started the fight that caused it?
Bend him immediately, but the shadow of the case loomed large. He eventually reached a plea deal in 2010, pleading no contest to a lesser charge of public affray, a misdemeanor. He avoided jail time, but paid a fine and settled a civil suit with the victim's family. Grant's career
I agree with the punishment.
Never fully recovered. Injuries and declining performance.
Why they put this nigga up there? They ain't the same person.
Family. Grant's.
Who is this? That's him? Who the fuck is this? I'm suing you. This video's AI. I'm suing you. Is that, bro? Ain't no fucking Rusty.
Career never fully recovered. Injuries and declining performance saw him bounce from team to team.
Nigga said Vic. That nigga do like Vic. Sounds about nigga Vic, bro.
In the final years of his NFL
Wait a minute. That might be him.
run, but his name never really returned to the spotlight. Not in a good way. Kellen Winslow II.
Oh no, sick bitch.
Had the bloodline, the pedigree, the raw talent. Kellen Winslow II was supposed to be the next great NFL tight end, a torchbearer for his Hall of Fame father, and a symbol of football royalty. But what started as a promising career unraveled into one of the darkest and most disturbing scandals in recent NFL memory. Drafted 6th overall in 2004 by the Cleveland Browns, Winslow was built like a wide receiver, but hit like a linebacker. His intensity was undeniable, sometimes too much so. He once infamously shouted in a college interview, "I'm a expletive soldier," after a brutal game. That energy translated into flashes of brilliance in the league, but also a slew of injuries. Most notably, a devastating motorcycle accident in 2005 that nearly ended his career. But it wasn't his physical injuries that defined the back half of his life. It was his criminal behavior. In 2018, Winslow was arrested in California on charges of sexual assault. The accusations weren't minor. He was accused of targeting elderly women, sometimes homeless, and assaulting them in parking lots, mobile home communities, and even his own vehicle. Over time, multiple women came forward with harrowing stories, and in 2019, a jury found him guilty of rape and other sex crimes, including indecent exposure and lewd conduct. In 2021, he was sentenced to 14 years in prison. His attorney, and even
Well, they be giving some niggas some light sentences, gang.
Winslow himself blamed CTE, chronic.
Boy. Hey, boy, we don't know if you got CTE until you pass away. They can only observe your brain. They can only check your brain later. So until you pass away, you can't blame it. I'm sorry. Get that shit out of here. You ain't finna blame no CTE because you touching fucking women, you sick bitch. Fuck out of here.
Traumatic encephalopathy, the brain disease linked to repeated head trauma, and there's likely some truth to that. Doctors did report signs of frontal lobe damage, but for the victims, the diagnosis didn't erase the trauma.
He dead probably got CTE, but I don't give a fuck. Lock him away.
A Pro Bowl athlete to a registered sex offender locked away behind bars. Greg Hardy. Greg Hardy was once one of the most
This nigga weird as fuck. Well, this nigga was cold in the bitch. Weird as fuck.
dominant pass rushers in the NFL. A Pro Bowl defensive end with 15 sacks in a season, he had the physical tools and swagger to become a face of the Carolina Panthers defense. But in 2014, his entire career and reputation imploded. Hardy was arrested and charged with assaulting his ex-girlfriend. The details were graphic and disturbing. She accused him of throwing her onto a bed covered in firearms and physically threatening her life.
What?
Though a judge initially found him guilty, the charges were later dropped when the accuser stopped cooperating. Hardy always denied the allegations, but the damage was done. The Panthers let him walk. The Dallas Cowboys took a controversial chance on him.
I didn't know them charges was dropped. I thought he got convicted for that.
Hoping his talent would outweigh the baggage. It didn't.
He was
His
trash.
on-field production declined, but it was his demeanor that sealed.
He was trash after that. Bro, when Greg Hardy emerged with the Panthers, I'm pretty sure I said that damn word right on the why I just whipped my ass. When he first came to the scene with the Panthers, he was cold in the bitch. After that, nah, it was over, bro. He was not the same. What is this?
See a sense of urgency from watching.
Yeah, he got his ass knocked out, huh?
And he knows he's got a bad cut. He might have to intercept right now.
Oh! On the counter right hand! Down goes Greg Hardy, flat on his back! Here comes the 10 count from Murgliota.
Whoa!
A massive
Knocked his ass out. Now, he did go on to do MMA. He actually won some matches too, though. Real shit, I think he knocked some niggas out. But yeah, later on, he got knocked out too.
Sealed his fate. Hardy showed no remorse, got into sideline altercations, and made bizarre public comments that only intensified public backlash. When his NFL career sputtered out, Hardy tried to rebrand himself in MMA, an equally violent sport that only added to his polarizing legacy. But even in the UFC, his record was spotty, and controversy followed him. Alonzo Spellman. In the 90s, Alonzo Spellman was a beast on the field, an elite defensive end with unmatched explosiveness. Drafted 22nd overall by the Chicago Bears in 1992, he quickly became known for his terrifying presence on the line. But as his football career climbed, his mental health quietly unraveled behind the scenes, culminating in one of the most chaotic and unsettling breakdowns the league has ever seen. In 1998, teammates noticed something was off. Spellman began acting erratically, lashing out in meetings, and displaying increasingly paranoid behavior. It all came to a head when he had a full-blown psychotic episode on the front lawn of a teammate. Police were called as Spellman refused to leave, ranting incoherently, sweating profusely, and reportedly threatening to kill himself if doctors tried to sedate him. It took the intervention of teammate Mike Singletary, a devout Christian and father figure on the Bears, to calm him down enough to accept help. But that wasn't the end of it. In 2002, years after bouncing around the NFL with stints on the Cowboys and Lions, Spellman had another outburst, this time mid-air. While on a Delta flight, Spellman stripped shirtless, began screaming about bombs, and threatened passengers. The plane made an emergency landing, and Spellman was arrested. It later came out that he had
I don't play on no planes.
Bipolar disorder, a condition he had refused to consistently treat. He eventually...
Yo, real shit, I'm not no doctor. And I don't have bipolar disorder, so it's easy for me to say that. I know what I'm going to say. It's easy for me to say. But motherfucker, if they giving you that medicine, take it, goddammit, take it. I got family members that got that shit, bro. And bro, when they on that medicine, it's cool. They be chilling. They be quiet. They not their normal self. And you could tell, like, they might not be extra damn happy or something like that. But when they get off that medicine, they gonna make sure everybody around them, they're very fucking unpleasant to be around. Mental health ain't no joke. Please take your medicine. I'm swear to God, yo, please take your mental health serious. First of all, thank God, whoever, if you're religious, that you are mentally sound. If you good, but if you need help, nigga, take your medicine. Real nigga shit. Man, fuck that medicine. You better get your ass away from me if you need it. If you need, I'm real nigga shit. Where I am in life, if I know you need medicine and you ain't take it, get away from me, nigga. I know that might sound fucked up. Hey, boy, I grew up, I got family members that got bipolar disorder. I dealt with that shit as a kid. I'm grown as hell. You ain't finna trigger me in my trauma. Hey, nigga, guess what? You can go ahead and not take that medicine away from me. I'm good, bro. Them niggas be tripping, bro. Them niggas be tripping. Man, I can tell stories, but I ain't even gonna do the fam like that. Take that medicine, man.
He served 18 months in federal prison for the incident. Spellman later spoke out about his condition, admitting that for years he denied the diagnosis and refused medication, believing he didn't need help. His story became a tragic warning about what happens when mental illness goes untreated, especially in a high-contact sport like football, where head trauma only makes things worse. He's since worked to rebuild his life, speaking publicly about his battle with bipolar disorder and even becoming an advocate for mental health awareness in the NFL. Tamarick Vanover. He was electric with the ball in his hands. Tamarick Vanover was a human highlight reel, drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs in 1995 after a stellar college career at Florida State. Vanover made an immediate impact as a kick returner. In his rookie season, he became the first player in NFL history to win a game in overtime on a punt return touchdown. That kind of explosiveness made him a fan favorite. But while he was dazzling on Sundays, a darker life was unfolding off the field. In 2000, everything unraveled. Vanover was arrested and charged in connection with a massive stolen car ring based in Florida. The details were wild. The ring was smuggling stolen luxury cars to the Caribbean.
Man, he probably thought he really had one with that. He probably was making a killing too. Because in the Caribbean, boy, everything over there is expensive. Why would you do that?
Using fake documents, middlemen, and shell companies to launder money. Vanover helped finance it.
Boy.
He funneled
nigga, real striker, nigga. Boy, what's up with this nigga?
His NFL earnings into the operation and even helped coordinate logistics. And that wasn't all. Vanover later admitted to accepting improper benefits while at Florida State.
Of course, come on now. Played at a major college university in the early 2000s, 90s, or 80s. You got money to go there. Ooh.
Part of a larger NCAA investigation that also implicated other FSU players. But while many violations were brushed off as minor infractions, Vanover's criminal case couldn't be ignored. He eventually pled guilty to conspiracy to transport stolen vehicles, served 2 months in federal prison, and was
Man, how much money did he make from that? Because it was probably worth it then.
Suspended by the league. By the time he returned to the field, the shine was gone. The Chiefs cut ties. The NFL had moved on. He made a brief attempt at a comeback in the CFL, but it didn't stick. For someone who once lit up Arrowhead Stadium with game-breaking returns, Vanover became a forgotten name, buried under...
Nigga said, nigga just did 60 days in. Hey, real shit. He was a fucking 60 days in contestant, bro. Give a nigga 2 months of stealing cars and steal them to the motherfucking Caribbean. Bitch, if you steal my car and send it to the motherfucking Caribbean, we need to send you to Guantanamo Bay, bitch. Why the fuck you send my car over there? Get this nigga 2 motherfucking months.
Court transcripts and federal charges. If you enjoyed this, I'm going to be posting a lot here, so it would mean a lot if you subscribe.
I'm not gonna lie, good video. There's actually some names on here that I did not, that I'm surprised they didn't put on here. Dark videos at a lot of times, but it's cool. It's always cool to sometimes switch up and watch different kind of content. So, good video, good reaction. Some of them niggas, well, a lot of them niggas hope they never fucking see the face or the light a day again. Fuck is wrong with these niggas? All right, what is this, Cash? Let me tell you what, if my professional team loses like the biggest game in its league, if my team go to the NBA Finals and lose the Finals, my team goes to the Super Bowl and lose the Super Bowl, my team goes to the World Series and lose the World Series, my country goes to the Olympics and lose in the finals because somebody was high off cocaine, that might be enough for me to go full-blown anti-drug. I might be the most anti-drug motherfucker. I want Tylenol ban, bitch. I want Pepto-Bismol, man. I'm telling you. Fuck them drugs, nigga. Bro, them niggas gonna fuck up my life like that? The Bengals ain't recovered from cocaine. What is this, Sip?
Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that dope. Oh, please. Tell me that dope. Oh, nigga,
They have not recovered from fucking cocaine. Now that's fucked up, bro. And also, the weirdest story, I gotta know, why did that nigga that played on the Steelers break into that dorm room and shit in that girl's bag? Why did he do that? Did the nigga ever come out and say why he did that? Huh? Nigga, we all just watched the same video, bro. We all just watched the same video. Y'all niggas, what? Y'all ain't finna make me look crazy.
Najeh Davenport. Najeh Davenport had a solid NFL career as a running back, winning a Super Bowl with the Pittsburgh Steelers and carving out a role as a physical, downhill runner.
Too.
But despite his on-field success, Davenport is far more infamous for one of the strangest scandals in football history. While still in college at the University of Miami, Davenport was arrested for an incident so bizarre,
Wait a minute. He did this while he was still in college and got drafted and played in the NFL? I know they say he's in Miami. You telling me a team drafted this bitch and he shitted in somebody's bag, but they didn't want to do it because he was too flashy? Nah, the NFL is a crazy place. The NFL is a crazy place. The NFL is a crazy place. Hey, bro.
still defies belief. According to police reports, he
Aaron Hernandez got drafted, but no, niggas didn't know what Aaron Hernandez was at the time.
broke into a dorm room at Barry
Didn't
University
look crazy, but
and defecated in a woman's laundry hamper.
now look what they said he did.
Solid NFL career as a running back, winning a Super Bowl with the Pittsburgh Steelers and carving out a role as a physical, downhill runner. But despite his on-field success, Davenport is far more infamous for one of the strangest
Shitting ain't a crime. This kind of shitting is.
scandals in football history. While still in college at the University of Miami, Davenport was arrested for an incident so bizarre, it still defies belief. According to police reports,
It wasn't even his college. This motherfucker walked to another university to take this shit. University of Miami. What school was this?
While still in college at the University of Miami, Davenport was arrested for an incident so bizarre, it still defies belief. According to police reports, he broke into a dorm room at Barry University.
At Barry University. All right, let's get directions. Directions to Miami University from Barry University. Wait a minute, it's a couple of them. It's one in Tampa. Let's go to the one in Miami. This nigga drove 23 minutes to take that shit in somebody else's fucking closet, gang. This nigga went 23 minutes, dedicated shit. I didn't get in the NFL. And if he walked, this nigga walked 7 hours and 7 minutes to shit in somebody's dorm. Hey, bro, I didn't get in the league, man. Oh my God. Run it back because people kept putting question marks. They wondered what they said he did.
University of Miami, Davenport.
I know I keep going back. Run it back.
Scandals in football history. While still in college at the University of Miami, Davenport was arrested for an incident so bizarre, it still defies belief. According to police reports, he broke into a dorm room at Barry University and defecated in a woman's laundry hamper. She awoke to find him squatting in her closet. That's the story that would forever follow him.
Bitch, you gonna shit in my clean clothes. Oh my God, bro. Dog, I can only imagine going to sleep and waking up. Hey, bro. Hey, nigga, no. Dog. Dog. Hey, this nigga shitted in her hamper, bro. This nigga, and he got drafted. Bro.
Him. The incident became a running joke in sports media and late-night comedy for years. What's tragic is that Davenport had the talent to be remembered as a dependable backfield contributor.
Not when you a hamper shitter.
Instead, he became the punchline of one of the weirdest NFL stories ever, overshadowing everything he did on the field.
Somebody said hazing. Man, ain't no way in hell them fraternities making y'all go, hey man, you gonna walk 7 hours and 7 minutes, find a random closet, go in there and shit in there. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Fuck all that, bro.